I thought we could talk about some things that I hate as an ICU nurse. I've been a nurse for over 8 years, and while hate is kind of a strong word, these things just get under my skin and make it boil. The first one is when patients' loved ones keep them alive for money. You would like to think that this just never ever happens, but that cannot be further from the truth. There are a lot of people out there that will keep their loved one alive for as long as they possibly can because they're getting a check. The next thing that gets my blood boiling is when people come in with advanced directives, but their medical power of attorney decides to revoke those advanced directives. For example, a patient wants to be a DNR, DNI, they don't want a feeding tube, they don't want a ventilator, they don't want any artificial means of keeping them alive, and a family member revokes those decisions and says, no, we're gonna do everything. Listen, I know I'm not the first person to say this, but dying is not the worst thing that can happen to you. And one of the last things that I hate as an ICU nurse is when we trach and peg patients that have no quality of life. And I understand quality of life looks different to every single person out there, okay? I'm talking about the patient that's never going to be able to eat again, never going to be able to get out of bed again, not ever going to be able to move or interact or speak, like nobody's home up there, but the family decides to trach and peg them. Now I know that providers sometimes can do a better job educating families on the realities of getting a trach and a peg and being in a nursing home for the rest of someone's life. But a lot of times that education is provided and it's ignored. And those are just a couple of the things I hate as an ICU nurse. I'm sure that I have some more, but let me know if you agree or disagree with any of these.